Salut tout le monde, comment ça va? Today we are going to learn a new tense. This is the imperative, l'impératif. This is an easy tense, so you can take it easy. The imperative is used to give orders or advice. For example, levez les mains, baissez les mains, respirez. The imperative is the little brother of the present because it is built in the same way and we have some small differences. Let's take the example of the verb tourner. In the present, we have je tourne, tu tournes, il tourne, nous tournons, vous tournez, il tourne. Ok? Facile, easy. In the imperative, we use only 3 persons and we remove the subject. So we have tourne, tournons, tournez. We also need to remove the final S of the second person of the singular, tourne. You've noticed the difference? No S at the end, but in the present we have an S. I know it's a bit strange, but you have to accept that. Tourner is a verb of the first group, and for the verbs of the second group and the third group, it's even easier because we don't need to remove this final S for the second person of the singular. Let's have a look. The verb finir is a verb of the second group, and in the imperative we have fini, finissons, finissez. You see we have is, which is the sign of the second group. Descendre is a verb of the third group and we have in the imperative descend, descendons, descendez. So you see that for finir and descendre we keep the final S. Well, you know, as usual in French we have some exceptions, and here for the third group we have few verbs that don't have the final S. Let's have a look at them. Aller, even if the infinitive of this verb ends with ER, is a verb of the third group, but his behavior is like the verbs of the first group, so there is no S, and we say va. Ouvrir, offrir, souffrir are verbs of the third group, but there is no S at the imperative. Ouvre, offre, souffre. Not nice, this one. Well, all these are small details and it's not very important. So now we've seen the exceptions, let's have a look at the irregular verbs. We are going to study 4 irregular verbs. The first one is the verb être. At the imperative, it's very different from the present. This is sois, soyons, soyez. I repeat, sois, soyons, soyez. Okay? The second verb is the verb avoir. The imperative form is et, ayons, ayez. Et, ayons, ayez. Remember that in French, when we have A and I, we pronounce et. Et, ayons, ayez. The third verb is the verb savoir. The imperative form is sache, sachons, sachez. Sache, sachons, sachez. I know it's a bit complicated to pronounce sachez. Okay, practice, you'll see it's okay. The last verb is the verb vouloir. First, I have to tell you that we don't use it a lot because it's very formal, and also there is only 2 persons that we use, is the tu and the vous. Veuille, veuillez. Veuille, veuillez, veuillez, veuillez. You will find this word a lot in the administrative letters. Now let's study the negation with the imperative. The negation is the same as the negation with the present. We have the ne before the verb and the pas after the verb. For example, ne tourne pas, ne finit pas, ne descend pas. When we speak, we are not obliged to use the ne. We can say tourne pas, finis pas, descend pas. But when you write, you really need to write the ne, even if we are not obliged to pronounce it. Now let's study the position of the pronouns with the imperative. Usually the pronouns are before the verb, but with the imperative they are after the verb and they are connected to it with a dash. I will give you the form in the present and the form in the imperative so you can compare. Let's start. Tu m'appelles, appelle-moi, appelle-moi. Tu te dépêches, dépêche-toi, dépêche-toi. Tu la regardes, regarde-la, regarde-la. This is a woman, we have la. Tu le regardes, le, it's masculine. Regarde-le, regarde-le. Tu l'écoutes, tu l'écoutes. There is an apostrophe because the verb starts with a vowel. And in the imperative form, we have écoute la or écoute le. Because it depends if it's a woman or a man. Écoute-la, écoute-le. Tu lui téléphones, téléphone-lui, téléphone-lui. We use lui for a man or a woman. Tu nous attends, attends-nous, attends-nous. Vous vous levez, vous vous levez, levez-vous, levez-vous, levez-vous. Tu les réveilles, réveille-les, réveille-les. Voilà, we've seen the negation, we've seen the pronouns, and now I want to show you how to use the imperative with the negation and the pronouns. I know it's a lot, but I really want to talk to you about that. Because when we use the pronouns and the negation, the pronouns take their usual place, which is before the verb. Let's have a look. So let's take the same sentences as before, but now with the negation. The first one. Ne m'appelle pas. Ne m'appelle pas. So you see that now we have a normal position of me before the verb. Ne te dépêche pas. Ne te dépêche pas. Ne la regarde pas. Ne la regarde pas. Ne le regarde pas. Ne le regarde pas. Ne l'écoute pas. Ne l'écoute pas. Ne lui téléphone pas. Ne lui téléphone pas. Ne nous attend pas. Ne nous attend, the link, ne nous attend pas. Ne vous levez pas. Ne vous levez pas. Ne les réveille pas. Ne les réveille pas. Voilà, I'm going to stop with the imperative today. I hope you understood everything and now you just need to practice. I hope you like this video and if it's the case, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Je vous souhaite une très bonne journée et je vous dis à très bientôt pour de nouvelles vidéos de français, bien sûr. Ciao, ciao!